So this is from the claims that went on over by the Mount Ord area by Barstow. Okay, here's what the rock in the classifier looks like. I run it through before I pan it. There's quite a bit in each pan. There's quite a bit of this green rock. Normally you like to see that in this particular area, the desert, that and also the black rock, the ironstone. If you see those two together, a lot of times you'll find gold. Okay, first bucket, second pan, I see gold right there. First pan, I didn't see anything. See a lot of little pieces, that little bigger piece. Little pieces over there. Some more. I don't know if it'll show up on the camera, but anyway, there is gold. That's good to know. Wasn't digging for nothing. Now I'm running the dirt from the Yellowbird High 5 claims out by Barstow, and I'm not expecting much. This is unclassified, so got 4 buckets, but it probably equals 3 buckets because there's some, you know, big rocks in it taking up space. Like I say, I'm not expecting much gold, primarily for the reason I didn't get down to the Cleachy. What happened, I was planning on, you know, really having a big day out there with my brothers and really hitting it hard, but it was, and you know, it was like freezing out there. Well, okay, you can cope with that. But then I started getting sick. I guess I was getting a cold, and so I just started feeling crummier and crummier, and just didn't feel like doing a lot of digging. So I did what I could, but as I'm digging, I'm thinking, you know, probably about mostly what I'm putting in this bucket is overburden. Although I did, you can see some of it here. I did get some clay-looking stuff that might be good, but I didn't get to the Cleachy, and I just didn't have the energy, and I didn't think my brothers were that excited about staying out there all day in the freezing cold either. So we didn't stay too long. So anyway, that's the deal. So I'm not expecting much. If I get some, I'll be happy. If I don't get any, that's okay too. Another problem, the ground was all wet. As you can see, even this has been, let's see, that was last Saturday and this is Friday. See how wet it still is in the bucket here? So that's another problem when it's wet like this. Obviously we couldn't dry wash, that was our original plan, but it's kind of hard to tell what your layers you're in. It all just looks dark. So, you know, if it was dry, you could say, oh yeah, that's just sand, that's just, you know, whatever. But when it's all wet, it just all looks the same, and so I'd say it just looks like overburden pretty much. Oh well, we'll find out. Go through these buckets and see what we got. Even though I didn't get down to the Cleachy, I did get down to where I was running into bigger rocks, and a lot of times gold will be stuck on the rocks. So that could be good. My brothers are working upstream from me, or up gully from me, I should say. And I don't know what I don't even know if they've had a chance to go through it yet. We've had a lot of rain, so it really hasn't been any opportunity to hang around outside and go through all this stuff. Here's some of that green rock. That's a good sign. I forget what this is called. If you go over to any of the Jeff Williams videos, he's always talking about it and gives the name of it. I just don't recall offhand. But anyway, so that was mixed up with the stuff I dug up. So that's a lot of times right where gold is, along with the black rock or ironstone. Might get some real fine stuff. Yeah, I was really disappointed. I was really wanted to make a big day out there on those claims. I was going to try to push myself. I got like a major surgery coming up right in the middle of February, and then at the beginning of February I have to go to the doctors for the pre-op and all that, talk about it. So I thought, well, you know, who knows how the operation will go, or how long I might be laying around not be able to do anything, or if my quality of life will still be the same afterwards. You know, it could be everything will be the same. I don't know, but so I was trying to push. I wanted to do had all kinds of things lined up to do before that time. Then I had to get this stupid cold or flu or whatever it is. I've actually been down now ever since Saturday. Today's Friday. I've been down. I haven't been able to do anything. So my wife said I should go outside and get a little sunshine. So I should, get some vitamins from the sun. Oh, that's why I'm out here. But I must admit, even right now, I hardly have any energy just to scoop the stuff. So I'm really disappointed. I really wanted to do all kinds of stuff, but there's an ancient proverb that says, let's see, how's it go? Time and unforeseen occurrence befalls us all. So, in other words, you can make all these plans, but you never know what's going to get in your way. Well, just roll with it, I guess. All right, that's my story. Yeah, I usually don't go into details if I have medical problems. So once in a while I'll kind of mention something in the video, then people will send comments, oh, exactly what's wrong with you, and all that. I normally don't answer anybody, but I guess that's kind of rude, so I'll go ahead and just say what it is. And compared to some people, it's nothing, their problems. So, but I've got like a tumor in my appendix, so the thing's giant compared to the size it's supposed to be. And it's because of the tumor in the appendix, it's making all kinds of deadly juices, I guess, in the appendix. So what they have to try to do is take the whole appendix out without tearing it at all. And the other part is, since it's so big, it's up against other things that they're going to have to cut out. So well, anyway, it could be they'll get it out without a hitch, and maybe they won't have to cut anything else off, and I'll be okay. But if it does split, tear, I'm going to be in Riverside, California at the Kaiser. Then they've got to rush me down to San Diego. I don't know, it's like 90 miles from there, whatever it is, 80 miles, to some specialists down there to see if they can finish the job. So that's the scary part, whether they can get it out without problems and I can make it down there alive. Well, that's kind of what I'm up against. Then, of course, after it's done, like I say, I don't know how long I'll, be down. Hopefully I won't get any infection or anything, and maybe I'll be back to normal pretty soon. But that's where I'm at, so. Then there's a second problem. They saw some kind of mass inside one of my lungs, but I asked them, can we wait on that? I got, too much going on already. So what they're going to do is wait for a year and see if it changes any. As I explained to them, over the years, I've had about every type of job you could have that would probably cause some kind of problems with my lungs. I was a, industrial painter for years, and worked on fiberglass bathtubs, making those for years. Just all kinds of stuff where all this junk's in the air, and it'll end up in your body sooner or later. So it could be that thing's been in there a long time, and You know, it's better just to leave it. And, you know, I'm up in years anyways, so just leave it and let's let it go for now. Oh, they said, okay, we'll just check it in a year. If it looks any different, then they'll have to mess with that. So, but one year at a time. Worry about the middle of February right now. Yeah, looks like quite a bit black sands in there. Probably magnetite, maybe some hematite too. Some of it looks a little on the chunky side. Well, we'll see. So I'll clean this up and see if there's any gold at all. Yeah, there's a little bigger piece there. So I've got a few colors in this first bucket, I should say. These are the concentrates. There's some more colors there. They're pretty small, may not show up on the video, but anyway, there's a bunch of little ones there. You'd like to see a bunch of big ones, but you know, that's something. So can't complain. I'll be happy with that. Now looks like cleanup on bucket number 2 is going to be similar. I see there's some couple pieces there. There's some more. Just small pieces. So about the same thing. So some more popping out there. Some more. Yep. So that's that deal. Here's the concentrates from the last 2 buckets. You can see some gold there in the corner. A little bigger piece. Some small flakes. Some more flakes. A little bit more. Some more. Okay. Well, here's what I ended up with. Since my buckets are only about 3/4, one was only like halfway filled up, the others are like 3/4, and they weren't classified. It probably comes to say like 3 buckets full. That's what it would probably equal. So that's what I got out of it. Some more under the black sands. Not a gigantic amount, but I got something. It shows there's possibilities there. You know, be a good place to go with a dry washer once things dry out.